Twitch, YouTube, welcome back to another reaction. We have an interesting one. We'll see how it goes. BigXThaPlug, I don't even think I've done a video on the channel from him, so this should be pretty interesting. I'm not really caught up to his last couple albums. I guess the most recent one he did this year was a country album, so I could see how that is like pushed in the mainstream. I mean, I know a couple of his songs, some of his biggest songs. No pun intended. Like Texas, you know, I was introduced to that one while I was in Texas. You know, those are some good memories right there. But Post Malone, on the country vibe that he's already been on, I think he's gonna come through and execute on a BigXThaPlug song. Country rap is what I'm suspecting. Again, we'll see how it goes. I was a big fan of F1 Trillion and everything Post Malone was doing. We'll see how they're together on a track called Cold. Just the audio.
Don't tell me you want me to stay. My heart's made for running away. I don't know what else I can say, but I'm so cold, like a long neck burning through a paycheck, baby. I'm cold,
burning through a paycheck, baby.
Hey. And I hate when it's cold, it remind me I'm alone. And that my heart is made of stone, but I can never say I'm wrong. I always did things on my own, but yet I never set the tone. And since I never set the tone, I tend to put it in these songs. At the age of 21, this life got wicked. Felt all I ever needed was love, but now I beg for distance. Then love started to fade the very moment I got richer. Like I faded from the pictures, all because I made decisions. And I was told that you would stick around, but where you at? They also told me just believe, I just know that you won't come back. Feel like I'm chasing after make believe red laps around this track. 1,000 miles chasing for love that I just know I can't get back. So why you tell me that?
Hey, don't tell me you want me to stay. My heart's made for running away.
Okay, it's a little predictable the way it's kind of all structured, I guess. Is this really all Big X's album? I guess it would kind of seem like that. I'm kind of thrown off. I know he's got a little leather jacket on there. Still got the diamonds on, but I just don't really see how it's like a country cover like at all. The album cover he was really going for here. I guess it's like the deluxe cover, but he's staying on topic. They're not making me too sad, but it's cold that she's leaving, right?
And I was told that you would stick around, but where you at? They also told me just believe, I just know that you won't come back. Feel like I'm chasing after make believe red laps around this track. 1,000 miles chasing for love that
fairly
I just know
simple
I can't
though.
Get back. So why you tell me that?
Hey, don't tell me you want me to stay. My heart's made for running away. I don't know what else I can say, but I'm so cold, like a long neck burning through a paycheck, baby. I'm cold, so cold.
Was always told that as this shit get better, it get worse. Was times I could've gave my all, but I can tell you I'm not perfect.
I like that is another verse.
So other words, I'm still working just to be a better man, and it's gonna happen, that's for certain. Cause for your love I fight, cause now I finally found my purpose. So tired of tossing, turning, and running, my heart is hurting. So
I know it's just his like voice, and I know he's a big guy, but I can't get out of my head. Like you can give it, like, I know we're in 2025. I'm not even talking about the sonics of this exact track, but I'm just like overall Big X as an artist and his voice and him as a rapper, like he's gonna remind you of Biggie. He is with his voice. It's probably not the right track to really say that, but like it's kind of my first one I'm really making here on the channel, and it's like it's kind of your impression of him a little bit, but then you could see how with what labels are pushing everything, this mainstream country, everything, even Beyonce is getting Grammy nominated for a big country album and everything. Rappers like him capitalizing on it. Older people have come to me and talked about new Snoop Dogg Jelly Roll, and like, dude, old people get hyped for this shit too. So it's like he's appealing to that audience. I mean, I can see it. I can see it, but yeah, I had to throw in there that he always just reminds me of the cover. Yeah, the cover's kind of throwing me off too. But I just had to throw in there. His voice is, it's just this big man, big breath energy, but it always will remind me of Biggie a little bit. A Southern Biggie nowadays. I don't know.
Cause for your love I fight, cause now I finally found my purpose. So tired of
I can't tell if I like it or not yet.
So just give me this chance, I swear I'll try and make it better. I walk through together. Aye.
Hey, don't tell me you want me to stay. My heart's made for running away. I don't know what else I can say, but I'm so cold, like a long neck burning through a paycheck, baby. I'm cold, so cold.
You know, it's not too difficult, I guess, for Post Malone to come up with a melody like that's gonna catch you. So and it's like the Nebraskan in me comes out a little bit, you know, and I really do want to like it. It's kind of one of those where it really is up to like how much I kind of play it throughout the weekend. That's what I'm kind of feeling on it. It's not over extravagant or nothing. I don't think it was shooting for the stars and fell short or nothing. It's it's kind of, I guess, what I expected. It's probably what most of what that album is, I imagine. I don't think even Posty brought in too much of his own camp and crew that he's been working with. I think it's solid. I don't know. We're kind of like going into winter time too, and I'm kind of someone where I maybe would enjoy this a little bit more like the summer version of myself, where I'm kind of looking for different music at this point of the year. It's very mainstream kind of, you know, sounding. I don't think the overall like beat drops when it, you know, ending of Big X's verses and going into Post, like the drops kind of going back into it weren't all too rewarding, or you didn't really have nothing really building up to them. But we'll kind of see how I feel about this over the weekend and when I get to watching the video and whatnot. Obviously, I just did the audio here, but let me know if I should do more Big X videos in the future. Again, I haven't really listened to this country album. Maybe I got to break out the country hat again. I threw it on for the Post Malone video and Zach Bryan in the past. A couple others, you know, Morgan Wallen's one of the top viewed on the channel, so we'll see how the country fans are doing. Checking in on them, I guess, a little bit here. But yeah, good to get out another video on Post Malone. He's probably, you know, cooking another country album and folk album, and I'm sure he's on that wave. What a good man, what a good human. Always love to see him, and he comes through and does some of these collabs and does some stuff with 21 Savage, or you'll see him out and about every once in a while. And more reactions from me on the way. Let me know what I should react to next. Drop a like. It supports the channel, keeps things going, supports the program and everything. Come join us on Twitch. You guys can be a part of the chat and everything if you join the Frosty Flock Discord and all that. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe to the channels if you haven't already. And yeah, take care. Peace. I'm out.